it's quite frustrating that the emerging media is so exclusionary towards certain groups, in particular like ethnic minorities. And when you look at what black blogs are being set up, they're quite small, quite diffuse, don't have a lot of reach. So although a lot of people are doing a lot of good work, it doesn't have the same impact as the mainstream blogs, the people who run it are being turned into media stars by the traditional media. So the question, I guess, from this long rambling question is what future for excluded groups who do have the technology already?
I just want to add, because Lester, you didn't say that you were editor of Operation Black Vote blog, still promoting it for you. Yeah, anyone? Vicky, Ben?
Yeah, I'll start doing that. That's it, Vicky. I actually, obviously I'm not black, so I might have entirely the wrong end of the stick. But I would say that in general, you're looking in the wrong place. If you're going on Comment is Free for some particularly fine and liberal discussion, and you're going to the I built Comment is Free, and I don't go through it because it's full of Nazis. I mean, you're just looking in the wrong place. And one of the powerful things about the internet is that it naturally creates communities of individual niche groups. So, taking away from race and putting it towards, say, for example, sexuality, if there's one thing that the internet has brought us is support groups for pretty much any interest or predilection, or illness, for example, or disability. There's support and community for pretty much any community you can imagine. It's just that you have to go and look for it. Now, if you're looking in the wrong place and finding people who disagree with you, then in some respects that's actually kind of a sign of the diversity of the internet compared to the mainstream media. It's just that you're possibly looking in the wrong place. Now, the other issue with, to quote the famous sort of New Yorker cartoon, on the internet nobody knows you're a dog. There's many things that nobody can, nobody knows you're just a name on a thing. I think in many respects that it would be very difficult to do a sweeping statement about bloggers, because all of the bloggers that I know are gay and multiracial, and all the bloggers in Egypt are Egyptian and of a particular political viewpoint or particular sexuality or whatever, and all of the bloggers who are the gay bloggers in Panama are the gay bloggers in Panama. I mean, they're just different communities, and because the communities themselves don't necessarily mix in a glorious sort of way, it doesn't mean that there isn't diversity there. It's just you kind of have to search it out.
Can I come to Gori? You said you wanted to comment.
I just would give ourselves an example. I don't have an exact answer on your thoughts, but I just want to say that one of the regions we report and one of the nations we write about are the Chechens. And you can see those people as people who've been in the federal press and in the materials which are distributed all over our country of 143 million of people are not compared, described as a people equal to terrorists. Chechens means terrorists. And that's the images you don't only get from TV, you get it from movies, you get it from different type of materials. So when we start to publish blogs from this region, I think would it be really a small get for those people who are doing research, for those people who want to see other side of Chechnya, not official propaganda, not that kind of vision that all these people are about evil. Or would it be not Getcha, but a place which is open up and opening and opening and opening to the bigger vision, what is really Chechnya about? Who are really those people? because we're not only terrorists, because unfortunately there is not too many Chechen poets are really widely known. So that probably would be an answer. We, for example, don't know how it would proceed, but that is something we are doing, and we are in beginning, but very much that's the answer on the question of demand. Do we have a demand in Russia to know more about those people? Because I would fully agree on technology side, but the question of demand is also important. Do people want to see that we want to see, or they want to see bigger view? Do they want to have bigger view, or maybe they don't want, and that's why they don't treat the reports on human rights we publish that much?
Okay, anyone else want to comment on what?
I want to say that it's not fair out there on the internet, and there's no way, none of us can ever change that. But the only way, because we all believe in freedom of expression, and we cannot exclude the Nazis or the white supremacists or whatever from posting on the internet, or we're gonna be fascists if we get that. But the only way is to produce content that is attractive and be able to market it and be able to make it reach a lot of people. And this is what happened in Egypt. I'm sorry, I'm talking about Egypt a lot today, but I'm talking about the experience that I know well. Before 2004, the internet in Egypt was dominated by the extremist, radical Islamists. And their forums were very, very popular. But after 2004, when the blogs emerged with liberal, socialists, secular, Christian, Baha'i, homosexual bloggers providing this colorful rainbow of ideas and providing pictures and videos and jokes and games and attractive content, people abandoned these forums, these Islamist radical forums, and resorted to following the blogs. So the only way to combat Nazis or white supremacists is to produce content to counter what they do, and with better quality and with an edge that is beyond theirs.